The Hastings dog breeder at the centre of a checkpoint investigation lost a Disputes Tribunal case after the new owner of a beagle puppy claimed she didn't get what she paid for. Last night, Checkpoint revealed Margaret Hakima, who has bred at least 50 litters of puppies over the past 2 years, continued to breed and vaccinate puppies on her farm, despite the discovery of parvovirus just months earlier. This program has been served with an order on behalf of the SPCA to provide documents relating to its own investigation into Ms Hakima. That order references suspected offences under the Animal Welfare Act. But tonight, Checkpoint can also tell the story of a Dunedin woman who purchased a dog on Trade Me from a man named Bob Douglas. The beagle was flown to her from the Hawke's Bay, but it was some months later, as the puppy grew, that the new owner suspected the beagle pup could be something else. And as Nick Truebridge reports, the Disputes Tribunal found she was right.
Dunedin dog lover Marianne Hannigan has always loved beagles. She bought Bean for $1,850 from Trade Me back in late 2018, but eventually suspected the wee pup wasn't the pure breed she thought she'd bought.
But it wasn't until probably February that I noticed that her legs were kind of long and straighter and she was a more leaner version, and her beagle face was now more pointy, and it wasn't because beagles have kind of a soft face with big ears, and she just wasn't exhibiting the same features as my other beagle. And because these are the only dogs I've ever owned, that's all I've got to compare is one beagle to another.
Ms Hannigan purchased the puppy from Hastings dog breeder Margaret Hakima and a man named Bob Douglas. Though a copy of a Disputes Tribunal ruling shows Ms Hakima would take responsibility for the matter. Mr Douglas did not appear at the hearing. Hannigan took the pair to the tribunal in 2019 after taking the view that Bean was not a purebred beagle, and getting a DNA analysis she said showed her new puppy was actually a crossbreed.
So I was totally not shocked when it came back, and she had smooth fox terrier in her as well as a beagle.
The tribunal's ruling, supplied to Checkpoint, states because Bean was sold by the description of beagle on Trade Me, there was a statutory guarantee that she was a beagle. However, Ms Hakima argued the Trade Me ad did not state or give the impression that Bean was a pure breed. The Disputes Tribunal found Ms Hannigan did not follow information from Dogs New Zealand about how to purchase a pedigree dog. Ms Hakima also pointed out Bean was sold for a price within the advertised range of prices for crossbreed beagles. Ultimately, though, the tribunal found the ad for Bean made an unequivocal statement of fact in describing Bean as a beagle, that the dog's genetic profile was that of a single breed beagle.
Part of that is my negligence for not. It was advertised as a beagle, not a purebred beagle. But the insinuation is that a beagle is a beagle, not a beagle crossed with something else.
The DNA analysis showed Bean was not a single breed of beagle. Instead, she was 87.5% beagle and 12.5% smooth fox terrier. Ms Hakima disputed the analysis, however, pointing out the database did not include any New Zealand working field DNA samples, which meant some rare and unique family lines might not be represented. Ms Hakima also produced evidence suggesting the DNA analysis provider may not be 100% accurate. But the tribunal found Ms Hannigan had shown Bean was more likely than not 12.5% smooth fox terrier and not a full beagle. The tribunal ordered Ms Hakima and Mr Douglas to pay Ms Hannigan $500 and dismissed a cross-claim by Ms Hakima. Ms Hakima has repeatedly declined to be interviewed by Checkpoint. Her Wellington barrister Stephen Price said Ms Hakima had thrown out her copy of the tribunal decision. Checkpoint provided him with one. Mr Price also pointed out Margaret Hakima had offered to make amends. Here is his voiced statement.
You may be aware that Margaret from the outset offered to take Bean back if Ms Hannigan was not satisfied, or alternatively to pay her $500 to meet her concerns. Ms Hannigan insisted on taking this to the Disputes Tribunal, and the adjudicator found Margaret's offers to be entirely appropriate. and simply awarded the $500 she'd already offered.
Ms Hannigan confirmed she had been offered a refund or settlement, but on principle chose not to accept it.
I need to tell you that we love Bean to bits. Like, she's got a really gorgeous personality, and there's no way that I would send a puppy back to any breeder. Once you've got a puppy, it's part of the family. So yes, Margaret did offer me the full refund if I returned the puppy, but you can't return a family member, so that was never happening.
And there's another reason why she decided to press on with the tribunal case.
It was never about the money for me. It was actually about getting something legally documented.
Checkpoint told Stephen Price it planned on referencing Miss Hannigan's case. Checkpoint was unable to find any contact information for Bob Douglas. Mr Price told Checkpoint Bob Douglas was the co-owner of several of Miss Harkima's litters. Checkpoint told Mr Price it would be outlining the fact Bean was sold as a beagle, despite the tribunal accepting the presence of a second breed, and that Bean was not a single breed of beagle. Checkpoint is yet to receive a response. For Checkpoint, Nick Trowbridge.